Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading to Okinawa, 1945, for a game of Bolt Action. So today is going to be a special day here at the Nerd Cave. We have a visitor, Mr. Casey Stratton will be visiting, and he's a longtime friend of the channel. He's also a rules writer. We played his game Battle Force on this channel once before. So it was a great game, and he's just going to pay a visit, and we're going to do some gaming, and we're going to kick it off with Bolt Action. Before we start the briefing for tonight's game, let's talk about the terrain real quick. So first of all, we're using our Cigar Box New Europe 2 mat today. Yeah, Europe, but we are in Asia. But hey, it works fine, and it's pretty much useful anywhere in the world. So yeah, cool mat here for this game. And the rest of the terrain, we got obviously a lot of jungle on the board. So the jungles are going to be here, 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 small one there, and another one over there. Those are going to be soft cover and dense terrain. All the buildings are going to be soft cover. The fence around the hog pen is going to be soft cover as well, as is this fence up here. And other than that, the main feature is going to be this giant hill. So this is going to be Sugarloaf Hill. And the rules for the hill are that you can shoot over your own units if they're below you on the hill. Or in this case, if there's enemy maybe lining this fence, they don't get the cover if you're up on top of the hill. And that will do it for the terrain. Let's go ahead and do the briefing. Okinawa, 1945. Men of the 22nd Marine Regiment, 6th Marine Division, approach the Shuri Line and encounter a small hill called Sugarloaf. Today's mission will use the Foy mission from the Battle of the Bulge campaign book. The game is played long ways on a 6x4 board, and the board is split up into 3 2x4 sectors. Half of the Japanese force will deploy in Sector 2. The other half will deploy in Sector 3. Half of the Marine force will deploy within 12 inches of Sector 1. The other half will come in from reserve. Outflanking is allowed. Objective. The Marines' objective is to remove the Japanese from the vicinity. The Japanese objective is to hold out as long as possible. The American player scores 1 victory point for each unit in Zone 2 at the end of Turn 4, not including any units which outflank, and a further 1 victory point for each unit in Zone 3 at the end of the game. The Japanese player scores 2 victory points for each enemy unit eliminated. And that does it for the briefing. Let's look at the forces. Here we have the Japanese force. So this is the 1945 Battle of Okinawa Sugarloaf Hill selector. This is 11 order dice, and it is 1,005 points. In command of the platoon, we have Lieutenant Tanaka and Man. They are veterans. Tanaka is armed with a sword and pistol, and the assistant is armed with a submachine gun. Next we have 2 squads. These are 13-man squads, regular. They have a SMG sergeant and an LMG. We also have 1 veteran Japanese infantry squad, dual weapon squad. This is 10 men. It has 1 NCO with NCO with a submachine gun. It's got a light machine gun, and then also has a knee mortar. Next up we have a machine gun section. So this is a squad led by an NCO with a rifle, and they have a medium machine gun in the squad, so all the firing rules and everything apply, but they just have a few extra guys, and the extra guys can act as wounds, or they can fire their rifles, and they are regular. Then we have a light mortar with spotter, medium mortar with spotter, regular. And then we have a Type 98 20mm anti-aircraft gun. This is a light auto cannon with a 3-man crew, and they are regular as well. Next we have a veteran sniper team, and then we have 2 suicide anti-tank guys. These guys are regulars, and they have the kamikaze rule. And last up we have the SSKI armored work vehicle. So this is an interesting vehicle. It's a 7+ armor. It's not open topped, obviously. It's got 3 flamethrowers on it, front arc, left arc, and right arc, and these are small flamethrowers, so they don't get the extra +1 on their roll to see how many hits they get. It's bridging, which is nothing in this game. Flammable, which means when it rolls on the damage chart, you add +1 to that. And that will do it for the Japanese platoon. Next up we have the attacking American platoon, the USMC, the Double Dogs. This is taken from the 1944-1945 Iwo Jima selector. It is 12 order dice, 997 points. In command of the platoon we have Lieutenant Max Klein. and man. They are both armed with SMGs, and they are regular. Then we have 2 regular USMC infantry squads. These are 10 men, and it has an NCO with a submachine gun, 3 BARs, and each BAR is also going to have a pistol, which gives them the assault, which would be tough fighter. So they're going to be a pretty beefy, shooty squads, and we're going to have 2 of our patrons commanding these as well, and that is going to be Sergeant Martin Kirk. He's going to have the black base, and then we're going to have Sergeant Jeff Smith with the gray base. And we have another regular infantry squad, SMG Sergeant. This is going to be commanded by Sergeant Alan Downs. This squad's a little bit different. It has 2 BARs. It also has 3 shotguns. So shotguns are 18-inch range assault weapons. We'll see how they do. I don't know if we've ever used shotguns on this channel before. We also have 1 veteran Marine Engineer Squad, and they are going to be commanded by Sergeant Doug Eaglesham. And they have a flamethrower, a BAR, and then Eaglesham has an SMG. We also have a veteran sniper team, so 2 men. We have a veteran bazooka as well, and he will be riding in a Jeep. Next up we have medium mortar, regular, 3 crew, plus spotter. And we have a 75 mil light howitzer, 3-man crew, and it is not going to be equipped with the gun shield. Lastly, we have the LVT-4 Water Buffalo. So this thing's pretty cool. It's got a transport capacity of 30 men, or a Jeep or Brent carrier. So apparently it can carry a Jeep carrying a bazooka, and you could drive that up, and I mean, you could probably get all the way off the board in one turn if you did that. So that could be pretty fun. But it's got 2 pintle-mounted medium machine guns in the front arc, and it is regular. And that will do it for the USMC, aside from the 3/4 ton Dodge, which will probably be riding transporting the engineers. They're the only one that could fit in the capacity of that thing. And that'll do it. Alright, so we're here. Casey's here, all the way from Washington.
Hi.
And he is going to be playing the Marines. Andre is going to be doing the Japanese. And they both deployed already. Andre has deployed a squad, regular squad here. Veteran squad here. He's got Tanaka there. Flame tank there. And then under this eave here is the sniper team. And that, well, from here back is zone 3. So he's got 5 in zone 3, 6 in zone 2. And that includes the machine gun squad. He's got one of those suicide AT guys there. He's got, well, this squad is technically in zone 2. He's got another regular squad in zone 2 in here. And his second suicide AT guy there. And Casey has his mortar. His mortar spotter is there, looking down the road. He's got his sniper here. He's got Max Klein, lieutenant there. The engineer squad in the Dodge truck. And over there in the corner, he's got his light howitzer, looking at that woods there. And the rest is going to be reserved. So are you going to have any outflankers?
No.
No outflankers. So everything's going to be coming in on his edge. And that's it. So we're ready to begin. All right, Casey. Now Casey will be the flag getter. Dice
The
board.
bald guy always has to pull the dice. That's the bald guy.
Yeah, we got twin bald guys here.
So who? I assume this is me.
Yeah. So you're blue. I'm blue. You're green. And Andre's gray. Andre's gray.
Okay.
So Casey's going to put one of his squads in reserve down. Next die.
Actually, shouldn't a bunch of my stuff be on ambush?
Ah, yes, yes.
Do you need me to pull
That is one thing I forgot to mention. The Japanese have a special rule that says that if any of his units start hidden, they can also start an ambush. So that's on top of being hidden. So Andre's going to go ahead and put all of his hidden stuff, which is going to be these guys, anyone in cover is going to be hidden and can go on ambush. So he plays this regular squad, this regular squad, and that regular squad. It looks like, oh, I forgot, the 20 mil cannon is back there as well, and that is also an ambush. So next die. One of Andre's.
There you go.
Andre has moved his spotter. That's him there. He was up here. but Andre just wanted him to have a better line of sight. So now he can see this stuff over here and that howitzer over there. So next die.
Oh,
Another Japanese dice. Oh. Lieutenant Tanaka has come around up to the pig pen, ran around. Next die. That's the Marines. Casey's going to have that light howitzer is going to fire at this squad here indirect, which will negate his hidden. It's a miss.
That was not.
That is my typical roll. By the way.
Well, in 5 more turns, that'll be a hit. So you got that going for you.
Yeah.
All right,
Way off.
Next die.
All right, ready?
Yep. Casey's still learning the dice. He'll get
Yep.
it here by the end of turn 1.
Still me.
The next thing that's going to happen is Casey's going to have his mortar from the spotter there again fire at these guys.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh,
wait,
that's
wrong
an order
dice.
dice.
Wrong dice.
Misfire.
That's an automatic
Misfire.
miss, isn't it?
Yep.
There we go. Let's try it
That
again.
wasn't a 6.
That's not his 6
That's
either.
not a 6 either.
All right, but he's got
Getting closer.
two separate things ranging in on that spot right now.
Yeah.
All right, next die.
Here we go. Me again.
Okay, so Casey's going to have the sniper fire at these guys.
Here we go.
Need the 3. It's a
Give it
miss.
2.
That is so
It
close.
is a miss. Darn it. All right, next die.
Typical
There you go.
sniper.
Yep, sadly.
Your turn.
Woo.
Andre put the sniper on ambush, even though he could have already put that guy on ambush. Because he's in cover. So next die, another Japanese dice.
Another decision.
Andre's placed that squad there on ambush. So we've got a lot of ambushes out right now.
All right, ready?
Any Marines try to move down this road, they're going to be in big trouble.
Okay.
There you go. Andre does not want
Yeah.
dice right
It's
now.
that gray sensitive touch I got.
He's moved up his work vehicle, which we'll call it for the game, on the road. So he got an 18-inch move, and he's going to fire at the Dodge.
Well, we took out a palm tree.
5s.
2
Got
hits.
2. Okay, and then needing 6s.
Do I roll these?
Yep. Nothing. Nothing but a pin.
But I still take
Nothing but a pin. So both of them take a pin. The Jeep or the
And
truck
the guys
and the
in it.
guys inside will take a pin.
Got it.
Is a pin each. Next die. Marines. Truck or the Jeep or the Beep, we'll call it, failed the order. He was just going to rally to try to get the pin off. It actually failed the order, so he's backed up and gone down.
Yeah.
That's a flame tank. What do you mean we're going to have a heroic rush?
This is a 3 flame tank. Another
American
Marines dice.
Okay.
Casey has rallied the engineer squad, Eagle Shams boys, in there. And so they're pin free, although they are in a truck that has one pin on it still.
They're still ready.
They're still ready to go. They're vets, the
There you go,
drivers.
Andre.
Alright, Japanese. They're just going to have that guy there, the suicide guy, just kind of hang out. So,
Next
Next
die.
die, yeah.
There's only a few left. I think 5, maybe 6.
All yours.
This
Okay,
one is.
Marines. And the only thing that Casey has left is stuff on ambush. Or I mean, on reserve right now.
Except for the,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, Klein.
And
Klein
his
can do
officer.
something.
right.
Don't forget the most important guy on the board, Travis.
I don't see him doing a lot this turn.
So I'm going to put
Maybe
another
moving
unit
up.
on down.
Okay.
I'll just run through this real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another unit on down.
All right.
And another unit on down. Yep.
It's got a lot of stuff down. I still got the Buffalo, bazooka, another one of yours.
More.
I think you only have the one thing left. Bazooka.
This is you.
Japanese.
Over, down.
Okay.
So down on this suicide guy, all right?
And then I'll go down with
Bazooka?
bazooka.
And if there's anything
Hey,
left,
this is some exciting
Oh,
footage,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
we could have probably skipped.
Nail biting.
skipped right through this.
And then the last one's the commander.
So Lieutenant Klein will be the last
He'll
thing.
be down.
At the end of the turn, Andre left this squad on ambush. He left the 20 mil on ambush, and he left the machine gun section on ambush. And I think that's it. So we move on to turn 2, and let's do it.
Turn 2. We ought to have the turn die over here, shouldn't we?
We need to.
Since
Yeah,
all the action's down here.
it's going to be important once turn 4 arrives.
Yeah.
See if Andre.
All right, me.
Okay, the Marines. Casey has passed the order with his beep. He's drove it around here at a run. Andre is not going to spring his ambush. He's going to wait till they get out. Next die.
All right, Andre.
All right, Japanese. He's moved this squad over, so he's cleared the two indirect fires. He's moved over, and he's going to fire at the beep over these guys because he's on the hill. With 8 shots, so it's going to be moved.
Long range.
Yeah, you're within 24 with all those guys.
I didn't measure that.
I guess we should probably find that out first, but
No.
no. So you're only in with the machine gun and about 3 rifles.
We get, well,
So
actually we were splitting those. Let's go 2. So
6 shots.
6 shots.
6 shots. Moved. Long range.
Here we go.
5s.
Nice.
1 hit.
Got a hit. So needing a
Whew.
6. Nope,
No.
Nothing but a pin.
2
So,
pins.
2 pins.
Nothing
one
but
each.
2 pins.
Okay. Next die. We got to get some Marines in here.
They're back at base. Oh, here
That's
we go.
the Marine.
Here
There
they come.
we
Here
go.
come the Marines.
I'll go down.
Go.
Howitzer is going to switch targets to these guys here. Needing a 6.
Here we go.
Nope.
Wow.
It's
All
a
right.
whiff. Next die.
I'm a little worried about all these early turn whiffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually translate into late turn 6s.
That's going to be a mortar shot. So I'm
Andre's
going to go
mortar.
ahead and mortar back onto your howitzer.
Got it. Where do you want that?
Andre is
Wasn't
not going
this
to
it?
miss with his mortar.
No, that's the one I just gave you.
Oh.
Where do you want this stuff? That.
Oh, is that... Wasn't that the mortar? Oh.
Where did it come? Where
So the mortar. The mortar is going to fire onto what?
on the
Oh, that's right, the howitzer. So right here.
howitzer?
Nope. Got lucky. So the howitzer is now under fire.
All right.
Next die.
Come on, Marines.
Nope. Japanese. Andre's placed those guys on ambush. Alright.
Back
Next die.
those guys. My turn.
Okay.
All right. I think I know what I want to do.
Alright, so we're going to see the water buffalo come in full
Nope.
of dudes? No,
Not
not
yet.
yet. Not yet. Okay.
Bazooka.
Casey's brought his bazooka jeep on here. Oh, you got to pass an order to do that.
You're right.
Forgot about that. But not
Wait.
with the -1 because you're Americans.
Okay.
You're good. Bazooka jeeps come up. 20 mil behind this tree is going to spring its ambush. You were going to...
4 is gonna hit.
4 is a 1 hit. Yes. And you're over halfway. It's a +2, but it's down to a +1. So a 5's not going to do it. It's going to be a pin on each of the units.
Got it.
Because you started at 2. If you're over half of the range, you -1 of those, so you're down to a 1. You need a 6.
Wow.
So it's just nothing but a pin. All right, well, a pin on the bazooka and the jeep. And Andre's 20 mil has sprung its ambush,
You again.
but it's the Japanese again. Tanaka, Andre has run Tanaka through that gate there around here. Next die.
Am I getting the hang of it, Andre?
Yeah, you're doing
I
great.
grabbed that back.
You're doing
I think you're on it.
great. It's
All right.
another Marine dice. The bazooka failed the order. Damn it.
And that's why you shoot
a
at
damn
things and
shame.
just put pins on them.
Yeah. Well.
It's always that one random stray pin that you just happen to throw on there.
We'll
Well,
figure
that
this
wasn't
out in a second. But
that random a straight pin.
Well, that's true.
that's me again.
Okay. All right. So it's
Okay,
Casey
what's
again.
the new plan?
Yeah, that was his
Yeah,
plan, was to get out and
yeah,
destroy
yeah,
the
yeah.
flamethrower tank.
So you say
Panic.
what, now when I fail an order, something happens.
Well, the guys in the Jeep will just stay in the Jeep.
But what do I put?
Yep.
I put it down.
Yeah, just put it down order.
Will do.
The Jeep would have backed up, but the guys in
The
the
guys in it are fine. Okay. got it.
So the
Mortar is going to fire at these guys here, needing a 6.
And a 3.
Man.
I know.
I think Andre's right. I think that all these bad rolls are going to turn around at the end.
at least when you're playing with me, it's like, oh, I hate it when I'm just kicking your ass with rolls the first 3
Well, lately,
turns.
when we've been playing, my rolls have been good the whole
Yeah,
time.
no matter what. But
All right, Andre.
All right, Japanese. Andre's sniper is going to fire at the Jeep. See if we can put another pin on it. Ah! That's a miss.
that's a horrible miss.
It's a backfire.
I actually thought that was going to hit.
Tides are turning.
Next die.
That was so bad I screamed like a little girl.
Okay,
Uh-oh, my turn.
Marines. Marines sniper at these guys. Man,
Totally opposite of
not
what I
having
need.
any luck.
Is there We haven't had a casualty yet, have we?
No, well, we're only in turn 2.
You're right.
We still got the big
There's
hammer
been a
off
bit
the
of
board.
shooting.
I'm here for 2 days.
There's
Put a couple
flying
pins
back
on.
and forth, and
Right.
yeah.
He's already failed an order, a 1-pin order too.
There we go. Oh,
Another Marine
I get another
dice.
chance to fail another.
He's going down with one of his units in reserve, one of his squads.
And with one of these.
That looks like Jeff Smith's squad, and that is Martin Kirk's squad. Both going down.
Your turn.
Woohoo!
Suicide guy has moved up there. That's all that happened. Next die. How Casey Eaton. Drop the ball, man.
Not a rare event.
Okay, another Japanese dice. He's moved his work vehicle up the road 18, doubling the
Well,
9.
Actually, hold
Well-
on. So, needing a 5.
Yeah, because you moved and you're long range. It's a 12-inch range. So unless you
So
get
that
within
puts
6,
me into range of him.
Yeah, he's going to try to take the Jeep out for now. But it's not a gimme shot. He needs a 5 here. Moved in long range for the 12-inch flamer. Okay, he's going for it. Need a 5. Oh, he got it. He got it.
That's not a 1, Andre.
He got it.
That's not.
All right, we'll figure out what happens. So he hits. So the vehicle flamethrower is a +3. So you're needing 3 or 4.
6 will do it.
I think a 6 will work.
That's a
Just-
double pin.
Okay.
So roll 2d6
Over it,
on
Shuri.
Thank you.
the damage table.
A 1 and a 4.
So it's destroyed. Okay.
Is that bad?
Yes. That is bad. That's a bad thing when your vehicle gets destroyed by a flamethrower. So the guys inside are going to take. Let me just double check one more time. 3 plus 1. So it's
so
gonna
2.
be-
Yeah.
So 2 pins on the bazooka team,
So they go from 1 to 3.
and then they got to take morale test. Just roll that right in this area here.
Here's where I shine.
Here we go. Here's where your low rolls will pay off.
No. Here's where my high roll kicks in, right?
Okay.
Oh, 7. They fail,
they're
right?
gone.
Because they're at an 8.
Oh wait. What? You have
Well, I
3
rolled a
pins.
7.
How many pins do you have?
3.
I think you're good because I think your bazooka is
10.
a veteran.
Ooh.
So you did pass, but you do have 3 pins, and you got to get out and you go
I
down.
got 3 pins.
Okay, so,
So
yeah,
get out within 6.
Get out, and then yeah, go down. The bazooka has gotten out of the burning Jeep, and he's gone onto the porch. 3 pins. He's down still. You got to roll to see if your flamethrower runs out of fuel, Andre.
Oh man.
Anything but. Yeah. He's
Okay,
got more fuel.
I got extra fuel. That means I can fire my whole machine gun, right?
You could.
Okay.
It's a separate weapon.
I'll
You have
fire
a-
it.
Do you have a target?
Yeah, those dudes on the porch.
Okay. I don't know if you can do that. I think you got to do all the firing at once.
Okay,
you-
I'll fire at them while they're over here in the open.
You can fire at the spotter, just for you might hit them.
Okay.
So 5 dice.
shots.
Needing 7s.
Got a 6. And a cock.
It was a 2 or a 3.
Okay, so that's good. All right, next die.
All right, ready?
Yep. So the bazooka,
There's only a couple
the
left.
Jeep has been destroyed.
And I mean, by a couple, I mean 5. All right, my turn.
The last squad of infantry. That is Sergeant Alan Downs' boys. This is a shotgun, guys. Can you put them down?
Yep. Ready?
Yep. Next die.
It's me again.
All right. So what do you even have left? You got your
I'm just going to go down
water
here.
buffalo. Okay,
Yep.
water buffalo's not coming in this turn.
And
Next
I
time.
have the engineers.
The
Which is the only
engineers
interesting thing,
who
right?
are going to get
Yeah,
ambushed.
but we'll have to wait.
Okay, Andre's died. Moved his other suicide AT guy over that direction.
Dice bag.
And yeah, next die.
Here we go. 2 left.
Woohoo!
It's like who even cares who gets
Yeah.
what now? Okay, that's your,
That's
since,
it down.
That's
Since
your
the
water
buffalo,
buffalo.
went down, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And then Andre, what's your last thing?
Yeah. Wait, that's mine. That was your last thing.
Oh, you have another.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that engineers.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You can get out and face the ambush, or
No, yeah, I'm
Stay in
going
there
to
and
put down
rally?
for now. Well, rally. Rally's good.
okay. And then Andre, you can still try to fire on a 4+.
Yeah.
If you fail, though, you'll lose. No, you think you stay on ambush.
I try to rally first.
So I think it's a no lose there. Okay. So rallying. Good. Oh, insane heroism. So they lose
Pull
all their
them all.
pins. And you only had one, I think.
Yeah, pull them all.
Pull them all. All right, so now Andre has to decide if he wants to try to fire the ambush as a firewater. Andre is not going to try to fire. He wants to preserve his ambush, because if he fires and he only puts a pin on him, then he's screwed.
Then I got to get the first die.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be in a first die position.
And now we're in turn 3 when first die starts to matter more. So we'll move on to turn 3. Andre, the only ambush he's going to retain is this one. He's pulled the one from the machine gun section. So here we go. Turn
First
3.
die?
First die actually
Three.
matters.
All right, here we go. Me.
Ah.
I didn't want that.
Too bad he's still on ambush. Have his light howitzer fire a second shot here. Needing a 5.
Yep.
All right, we're on turn 3. You got to get this now.
I hope so.
4.
Ah.
So close.
Damn.
Yep, so.
Damn. All right, next die.
All right, here we go.
Casey hasn't hit anything yet.
Name of the game, right?
He's saving him up, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope that's the case.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm
we'll see soon, I guess.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. So it's going to be the Marines
Oh,
again.
Marine, mortar, same place.
Mortar back over there again?
Yep.
So this will be the second shot for him too?
No.
No? Who did
no,
he shoot
it
at
won't
last
be.
time?
I think I shot at the guys on the hill. And then they got rid of it, right?
No, they moved before you shot at anything.
Or unless this was the one for the mortar and the howitzer shot at something different.
No, they both shot at that. I remember
Yeah,
that
because
because
I know the mortar did
I know
because
the
we
mortar
measured
did.
the 12 inches.
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
doing that.
And I can't think there was.
He shot at that too. So they both did.
Okay.
All right, so the mortar has a chance to do it now.
On 5s?
Yep.
Here we go.
Hey, he got it.
I
Oh my
hit.
gosh.
Okay, a 2-inch template with the mortar. You get 3 of them.
Dude, I'm
That's why
telling
we
you,
roll off camera.
this is exactly.
Well, that's 2 hits.
It is D3 pins though, so don't
Okay.
whiff on this one because this is what you need so you can get those engineers out of that.
All right, ready?
Beep. Yep. Needing a 6.
Hey,
Oh,
yes.
Man.
That's my
pin.
typical
Just a
rolling.
pin. Just one pin.
Yeah.
That was not a good result.
two dead
But that's
within.
my typical roll. I wanted more pins.
Oh, that's right. It was 2 degs. Anything but. I already put a pin on him.
Okay.
Unless you want to put another one on him, but
All right, you ready?
yeah. So
we
it's
go.
a dead and two dead and a pin. That's you again. Okay, nice.
I don't like
All right.
this.
I think you got to bring that water buffalo in at some point, but
Well, I got a plan for it.
yeah, the road's kind of blocked. So all right,
we'll
we'll see
see.
what he does.
We'll see.
He's gonna rally the bazooka team on the porch. So
After I destroy the terrain.
after he wipes out all the trees, he
God.
makes it. Okay, so
Oh,
it's
are
gonna
you
be,
sure?
Yeah, you
Yeah, you're
rally
rolling
at,
your full leadership.
Okay,
no
okay, good.
hits.
Okay,
And
we're good.
then, so 1 minus D6 more. Okay, you're good. You're
Woo!
pin free. The bazooka is now pin free, so that's something's gone your way.
Rally. All right,
We
ready?
really needed to get 3 pins on these guys would have been epic.
I know.
Another one of
This is
yours.
not good.
Do you have any way? You need to start trying to get pins on these guys. You got a sniper.
Is that what I need to do?
I would. That way, when you get out, you'll have a
I'm
better
trying
chance.
to do.
He's trying.
It's not
He's trying.
cooperating.
Well, your sniper could try to take a shot at him.
Yes, that's what we're gonna do.
All right, go for it.
Fire.
Fire with the sniper. Needing a 3.
All right. Any bets on what this is gonna be?
3. I'm saying a 3. Okay, a 2. Okay.
Maybe a 2.
Oh wow. The Marine attack is faltering.
It's
Get
only
real-
turn 3.
I'm really getting good at this.
He's only got
Fire
one more
away.
turn to try to get into the into that zone.
There we go.
All right, so a Japanese dice finally. The Japanese flame worked vehicle has moved up. He's going to fire his machine gun at the sniper and his flamethrower at this jeep. Flame or sniper,
That's 4 hits.
2 hits. They're a small team in cover, and
Ooh.
you moved, so that's 2
Point
hits.
blank. Needed 5s. Man.
5. Okay, so 2 hits.
Okay.
So I believe they're veterans, so needing 5s. Nothing.
All right. A pin.
All right, see if you hit with the flamer.
No.
Oh, he misses with the flamer. See if you run out of fuel.
Yes.
Ah, So
That breaks my heart.
the left one is out of fuel. We'll say they all have 3 different
Really?
fuel reservoirs.
It's not the whole
why
thing.
not?
I would think it wouldn't be. I don't know. Seems a little harsh to remove all of them with one.
I think it sounds
one.
great.
I mean, it seems to me like it would just have a single fuel tank that would be fueling
I
the whole
appreciate where
thing,
Andre's
but-
going with this.
but I could see where maybe it. I don't know.
I would.
Could you?
I would treat them all separate myself. I would say they're all different. They're 3 different flamers, probably 3 different fuel tanks.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, how about you roll a d6 on a 4+? It's just out of fuel
care.
straight out. It's out of fuel. The whole thing.
Woohoo!
Nice one, Andre. Nice
Thank
one.
you.
All right, next die. So the flame tank is down.
This
to
is
the
where it
machine
turns,
gun.
right?
Yep.
This is the turning.
Oh yeah, you got a wide open.
All right,
now.
here we go.
You got the road wide open. You can drive
ready.
your
That's yours, and I
truck
don't know
up
where
or
that
your
goes.
That's probably for the
water buffalo.
They're running
yeah.
out of fuel.
advance.
So,
Okay.
nice for Andre. This squad here is gonna now fire back at the beep.
That's a hit.
I think you
One,
got
right?
a hit. Yeah, long range. I think just long range. So it
Yep.
should be 4s.
Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, 6s. We got
Hey!
one. We got one.
All right. So doing a pen.
Oh, it's destroyed.
Wow.
Wow.
The beep
That
is
is
destroyed.
nice.
So it's D6 hits on the guys inside. Did we ever do that for the bazooka? I don't think we ever
We did
that.
D3 hits on them, I think.
Yeah, and we rolled 2, right?
Oh,
I
that
ended
was
up
for
with
no.
3
We
then.
just rolled for the
Yeah,
flamer. We didn't roll for
we never
the.
did to see if he was
the
killed,
vehicle.
did he?
Yeah.
We
They,
tried-
they
retro
skated
it.
on that.
Yeah. I
Or
will.
just roll it.
Nah,
Nah,
it's too late.
you already removed your pins
Okay.
from that.
Okay.
So that's 1 pin plus the 1 pin, so 2 pins.
Well, it's two hits on the guys inside.
Oh, this is hits. I thought that
Yeah.
was pins.
Not yet. So
Okay.
it's 2 hits on the guys inside. So
Okay,
roll
so
see if they're
rolling
hits.
2 hits, killed
One guy
1.
All right, see if roll that again.
And is it the flamer? No.
Nope. So 1 dead guy out of the engineer squad.
Okay.
You get
And
those guys.
now pins, right?
And I get to pick, yeah.
No, I get to roll.
Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna re-roll that. Hold on here. Andre is going to spring his ambush when these guys disembarked. They disembark behind the building. Andre is gonna get 14 shots, needing 5s. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. What? Well, I did well on that half of the roll.
4 hits. All right. So they're vets. So needing 5s.
Yeah,
Oh, nothing but a
tables
2
10.
turn.
5s.
Well, they're back up to 3 pins now,
Okay.
and they're off ambush. So now you can move them next turn. Andre wanted to move them this turn, but they're on ambush. They couldn't do anything. So that's another 2 points for Andre for killing another Marine unit. Next die.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Japanese snipers. And see if you can take down the bazooka.
Yeah.
That's another one. In 2 rolls, he's gotten 2 total hits. Worst sniper ever. Okay, the Marines again.
Marines.
All right, so it looks like most of your stuff now is off the board. You still got the lieutenant.
Let me have a little think.
Okay. The water buffalo is on the board. All 3 squads, all 3 10-man squads are. The whole platoon is in that thing. Sadly, can't get out right now. So
Are you sure that's where you want to position it?
Yeah. Where's
That's
your
your
guy?
final answer?
Where's your guy? 6
he's right
inches,
there.
right?
So the suicide guy's there. He could move. He hasn't gone yet, so he could move over here.
Yeah.
And if he gets the first die, he can go and
He has to be
plant
in
the charge.
front. Yeah, this is fine then.
Okay, so if he gets the first die of the next turn, it might be bye-bye water buffalo.
I
It's a
understand.
plus
I'm
8
gambling
pin.
everything right now.
Okay.
I'm all in.
Remember, you got to get in.
Okay.
Where's the? I think it's. Where's the sector?
It's going to be another 6 inches beyond where he got to, so
So he can't get there.
it's right there.
No, he could advance right through the jungle with that thing, and then just get out into the woods, and he'll have
Okay.
4 units in the zone 2.
So I got to take the gamble because
That'll be
so
8
far my
points.
plan has gone.
So if I move the suicide guy up and he comes into contact with him, does he faint?
I don't know.
In other words, everything tactically I've done so far has
So we'll
failed
find
because
out.
of dice roll. So I got to take a chance.
All right. So he's banking everything on 8 points
Yep.
in zone 2.
We're ready.
At the next turn. All right, next die.
All right, here we go. Me. Down?
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
They can't
So
get
down.
out.
Up to you.
Japanese. He's running his second AT guy.
Americans,
Over there.
Americans.
So now he's got 2 of them. It really depends.
We have Rolex watches.
Really, it depends on you getting
Here you go.
the first 2 dice there, Casey.
Yeah, I hear you.
Actually, 3 dice.
No, 4.
Well, I need
4
one.
dice.
I need one
You got-
initially.
I think you got the first 4 dice of this turn.
I think you're right.
It can happen.
Again, back to back.
It could. It could. All right. So now we got 2 of these guys with the satchel charges up here, facing
It is
water
evolving
buffalo.
perfectly.
You're surrounded. Next guy. Andre again.
Get another one.
Lieutenant Tanaka has run up here, looking at the bazooka.
Is this die from...
I don't know where that's from. So next die.
Did I have something on ambush still?
No.
Oh, no, I took these guys off of ambush.
Sniper was what it was. All right, Marines. All you have left is stuff. Oh, you have.
No, I have
You
my
still got
commander
Lieutenant
still.
Klein
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then you got
But
2
I'm-
squads in the transport.
I'm going to go ahead and go down here.
Okay.
And here.
All right.
And
So you should only have 1 left, I think.
it's Andre.
Andre. Mortar, Japanese mortar onto the light howitzer. No. You needed a 5.
One short.
All right, next die.
Andre.
Andre.
That's
So you guys
nasty.
put the MMG section on ambush.
And
Andre again. So the last thing he has, I believe, is this squad up here.
So they can run.
I just got one more because I only had one.
He's got 1 more. Okay. Squad ran down the hill. Next die.
Mine. Down.
All right, so that's Klein.
Yeah.
And then Andre's last thing is the
20 mil.
20 mil back here in the jungle. You went on ambush. So that's the end of the end of the turn. So we're at turn 4 now.
Yep.
So Casey has to get into zone 2 by the end of this turn
Make or break.
to score any points. So should be interesting. Turn 4, Andre's going to leave the machine gun section on ambush. He's leaving the 20 mil on ambush. And now this is a very important...
Yeah, this is basically the game.
It could be. It could be the game. If Andre gets the first one... No!
Let's see what happens.
Don't roll a 1, Andre. Like,
No, please do.
Well, so suicide bomber runs
okay.
around, right?
Plants the charge.
That's the charge. And... Boom!
It's a 1.
Pop!
Fizzle, fizzle.
Okay, so he's still alive,
I
right?
guess so. No, I think it blows up and just doesn't just do
But you
anything.
can try it again.
Oh damn. Can he possibly live through 2 of these? Is
Well-
it possible?
Oh, it's totally possible. 1 in 36 chance, but...
Oh, he was there.
A 6.
For a
A 6. That's a double pen there because it's an 8 against a 7, so you just need anything but
So 2 dice or 1?
2 dice. Ah, he's on fire and immobilized. Interesting.
Okay.
We'll sort this out. Story is now down 2 dice because of those guys are now dead.
But I don't get these, right?
Yeah, you don't get any points for those.
They
And
don't
we're
come out of the
saying
bag, they've already been drawn.
4 pins for everyone. And then this has to take a morale test. At -4.
So this is where I need to really roll low.
Roll your 1s and 2s. So this thing is, they're dead.
Gone?
You can just leave it there.
Okay.
But we'll just say it's burned up. And then all the guys are going to have to get out and go down. So you're not going to get anyone into zone 2 unless... Yeah, I don't see how you're going to get anyone into
can't,
zone
right?
2.
Not from this side.
It's not from any side.
No, can the bazooka team maybe make it?
Yeah, the bazooka team can make it.
Yeah, if they can stay there till the end of turn 4. That's the question. Yeah, they can make it. Can they stay?
We'll figure this out then.
Yep. Okay. So all the guys got out, went down. They have all got 4 pins now. Hopefully we did that right.
But a flesh wound.
Yes. That's a shitload of Marines though, man.
Yeah.
Look at them all.
Yeah.
Sadly, they're not going to make it into Zone 2 by the end of this turn. Meanwhile, the MG section is going to fire at the squad on the end. I believe just needing 4s.
I see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 hits on that squad on the end. And those guys are all regulars. One, 2, 3 dead. 3 dead and another pin. So 5 pins on the squad on the end and 3 dead. So Smith's squad has gotten hammered. Next thing, the 20 mil is going to fire their ambush. It downs his boys in the middle. 5s.
Yeah!
Nothing. Long range soft cover. Roll the
Slight
4.
break.
You got
We're
lucky.
even to fire.
You got lucky.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, you're a lucky dude.
Yeah, so lucky.
Don't you just feel it?
So lucky.
You feeling it?
It was like the last game.
Three-legged, one-eyed dog named Lucky. Yeah, that's
When we
me.
were playing the Gamblu Gap campaign.
Yeah.
It's like I killed like 4 guys out of Andre's squad, and he rolled a 5 on his leader, so his leader wasn't hit. And I'm like, "Hey, you got lucky." And Andre's like, "Oh yeah, I'm so lucky." We lost 4 dudes.
Going to Vegas.
All right, next dice.
There we go.
That's kind of the same thing. You got lucky, man. You only got 4 pins.
There we
The
go.
Japanese again. This squad is going to now fire, I guess, at the guys on the end here.
Yep.
All right, so that's Kirk's squad. So the knee mortar is going to be the red die. Everyone else is long range, soft cover. So knee mortar missed.
So 5s
1, 2, 3,
4 hits.
4 hits.
And no knee
On the
mortar.
Kirk squad, knee mortar missed. So they're at 5 pins now, and
2 more dead.
So Sergeant Martin Kirk's squad on the end, 2 more dead, and a 5th pin. Next die. Did not work out well for the guys in the water buffalo.
So far, not great. The plan was sound.
It was a Hail Mary.
Yeah,
I'll give you
yeah.
that. Okay.
I mean, from
hey,
the beginning.
the Marines. The engineers under Eaglesham have rallied. They're pin free now.
One successful. All right.
Japanese.
Do your work.
All right, Tanaka has charged the bazooka. Bazooka is going to get a shot though. Needing a 6. Oh, it's a 6. Oh, and anything but, because a bazooka is like a +5.
Tanaka can handle a bazooka
No
shot.
problem. All right, you killed 1. So
Wow.
Andre's down 1 guy, and now we fight. So this, you could defeat Tanaka here. So Tanaka is a tough fighter. He's got the sword, so go ahead and roll that, Andre. That's 1 hit, or 1 kill. Look at that,
Nice.
Tanaka has killed the bazooka team. But they get to fight back because they are in cover. So you go simultaneous. So you get 2 attacks with your bazooka. So you can kill Tanaka, need a 5. Ah, you got him.
Oh.
You killed Tanaka. Interesting.
Pull a
Okay.
die for your bazooka team.
So that's another 2 points for Andre. Andre's already up to 8 points just on kill points.
And then I
Brutal.
get 1 for Tanaka. I don't get
I
these,
just-
though.
you
These are
didn't-
not
yeah.
scorers, right? These.
You don't get any points for killing his guy, sadly. You
So
gotta
don't
get-
take one out of the bag. I just gave it to you because
Oh,
he already
okay,
activated.
Right.
Alright. Alright, so Andre's lost 3 guys, 2 suicide bombers and Tanaka, but that does not matter. But it does matter that Casey's lost 4 units. Casey's softskins aren't a great idea coming into a game like this.
And it's your turn.
Alright, this is Andre again. The flame work vehicle that's out of ammo is going to fire at the engineers. So just
1?
needing 3s because you're moved
Oh,
but point
so
blank.
Point
again.
blank.
So 3 hits.
3 hits. Wow.
Needing 5s. Don't kill Eaglesham. I got
Got
one.
one.
Oh,
Is
one
it?
possible?
No.
No, close. So,
Just a dude in a shock.
was it just 1 guy dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Dead in the shock. All right.
All right.
Next die. Andre again.
Again.
That's not good.
It ain't bad.
Let's move these guys back. Sadly, I really wanted Casey to get his mortar shot off before they moved, but now they've lost the range in. These guys are firing at the guys on the end there.
And
So moved, long range, so need 6s.
hey, only 3 hits.
3 hits, not bad. So another pin over there on Kirk's guys. And how many dead?
2.
2 more dead. So another pin on Kirk's boys, and 2 more dead.
Got it.
So Kirk's down to 6, or up to 6 pins now. Yeah, that poor platoon's getting. Yeah, those suicide AT guys.
It's all part of the grand strategy.
Great
You
plan.
got me right where you want me.
Yeah. There's another game going on.
Andre
Different
fell
table.
for it.
Oh God.
Andre again. Squad here on Sugarloaf Hill has gone on ambush.
Sugarloaf Hill?
Sugarloaf
Is that
Hill.
what it is?
Man.
Oh.
A lot of Marines died at Sugarloaf Hill.
Okay. You have dice in here, right?
What's that?
I have dice in here?
I think so. I
So
think we just looked at that a minute ago. So Andre's dice.
I don't.
Japanese sniper is now going to fire at Kirk's boys. Oh, it's a hit. He's finally hit.
Finally?
Oh, it's a dead.
Oh.
And he can pull
Imagine
out
that.
whatever he wants. So he can pull out Kirk.
Kirk.
All right, take Kirk out.
Is this Kurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to make
Sorry,
it
Kirk.
harder to pass your
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Kurt.
Kirk
because
is
that
dead.
will affect his
Yeah.
rally roll.
It will next day.
But I do take another pin, yeah.
Yeah, he's up to 7 pins. 2 more and he's going to be pinned out, which is very rare on the channel.
Glad I can facilitate.
That would be a distinction.
Yeah.
The only time
There we
that anyone's ever been pinned out.
Well.
That's one of my units.
I don't know. Didn't
Right.
that happen occasionally with the Gurkhas?
Maybe back in version 1 or
Like
something.
7 years ago.
So sadly, your bazooka has now lost its target.
Slaughter?
You can still shoot it. Just need a 6 again. So
Yeah.
I think all you have left is you got a Klein, you got your mortar, and you got your howitzer.
Which I will.
So the Marine sniper will fire at these guys. He hasn't hit yet either. Japanese sniper hit, so who knows? Maybe
Nope.
you will. Come on, sniper.
Yeah.
Remind me why they're called snipers.
Yeah, he's not very good.
Because they're good at camouflaging
And I
themselves.
have the 3 remaining.
Yep,
dice.
last 3
it's
dice.
basically going to go fire and then down and fire. So let's do the mortar and the howitzer.
All right, so mortar first.
Yep. Needing a 6, yeah.
Yep.
Nope. And howitzer, same target.
Okay.
5, close.
Okay, and that'll do it for turn 4. So sadly, the Marines have scored no points in turn 4 because none of them are in the zone 2, and meanwhile the Japanese are at 8 points. So moving on to turn 5. All right, so the Marines, Max Klein's going to have his boys withdraw. There's just no way he can possibly win this. Andre's already at 8 points.
I disagree. No.
He disagrees. Oh,
There's
wait a minute.
no way. There's no way. No.
Okay.
We talked it off
I
camera.
was going to say, didn't we just go over this?
Yeah. No.
But there's no way he can possibly win at all. He's got 15 pins total between 3 squads over here. Even if he was able to somehow pass all of his orders and get up here, he'd still have to run more than 12.
Isn't going to happen.
And he's going to have to get through all of this stuff. Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
just...
and we
there's
talked
just-
about it, and it all came down to that one failed roll where the bazooka team should have come out and
we
put some
saved
pressure.
we saved that for the wrap up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
You're jumping ahead.
Yeah.
Jumping ahead.
I-
Gotta
Hey,
save something.
Rookie
Yeah,
mistake, right?
we'll come back and wrap it up. We're wrapping it up here.
Okay.
Okay, so it all came down.
And in real time, for those of you that
One
thought
guy's a
there was
real
a break
stickler.
there, that was a 5-second delay.
5? More like 1.
Okay.
We're wrapping it up now. So, obviously, it did not go well for the Marines. So, Casey, you were saying that your plan
Yeah,
hinged
yeah.
on the bazooka team?
Yeah, the ultimate plan was to save these guys till turn 4 and just run them down the road. But Andre obviously could see that coming.
Right.
So I brought him in on turn 3 because I wanted to take a chance of not failing the turn 4 morale to even bring him on.
Right. That was a risk.
Well,
Yeah.
And I also had the tracked vehicle
Yeah.
there
Right.
that could block the road, and
Which Andre would have done.
you wouldn't have been able to run up the road to get there anyway.
Bingo.
Yeah.
So it really all kind of came down after talking about it to that one failed roll to get the bazooka team out to where they could provide pressure where you would then have to make that decision. Spring
Well-
the ambush or not,
Yep.
which would have freed up the engineer team to then
Yeah.
assault this team.
Well,
Right.
so The thing was, though, these guys were also on ambush,
Right.
and to get range, you had to bring them up far enough that I could hit them here. So I was also probably going to kill one and put a pin on them. So you'd be firing at -2, -1 for moving. So you'd probably needed a 6 to hit me, which was why I wasn't worried about your bazooka team jumping out and killing me on that turn.
I hear you.
So it could have happened, but that was long odds too.
Yeah.
And then was that amazing? All those 6s I rolled, that was incredible, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you were on fire.
Yeah.
The bad rolling came with you from Washington.
No, that's normal rolling for
Yeah.
me. But
Okay, so your typical rolling followed you.
regardless,
from
this
Washington.
was a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. Well, Casey hasn't played bolt action since version 1, so we got to cut him a little bit of slack there. Andre's been
Not
playing
really.
a lot. Well, Andre's been playing a lot more bolt action
Enough
than
to,
you have.
yeah,
And this is a lot easier mission than for the defenders than
Yeah.
it was, especially with the Japanese being able to go on ambush right off the bat because of their ambush tactics or whatever.
and I also think I screwed up a lot less than I typically do playing Travis in bolt action for whatever reason.
I'm in his head.
I don't know. There are
That's
no,
our first meeting, right? I'm not in your head yet.
I don't know. I'm just.
I don't know if I want to be there.
No,
a scary place.
It's a dangerous
scary,
area. But yeah, usually in bolt action, I'll look back and I can name 2 or 3 things that I really didn't do correctly or should have done differently. But on this game, I'm not really thinking of any place where I didn't have an ambush in place.
No, you did
or,
well.
I mean, granted, there weren't as many moving parts as you had because I was defending. But yeah, not making a mistake in bolt action really makes it difficult for the attacker.
Right. And the only thing you really had go wrong was that one that you rolled on your first suicide bomber, and
Yep.
me praying that you duplicated, but obviously that
Yeah.
wasn't going to
Yeah.
happen.
I think. Well, if I was playing I think I would have brought that thing in right away. And I would have
Really?
had. Yeah, I think I would have had. I probably would have brought that in.
So your next
immediately.
model you build, you're going to bring in right away.
And then I probably would have got those guys. I would have tried to get them up here and out, at least lining this.
Amongst all that 4 ambushes or 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
where you got hammered down was when your vehicle exploded. So
Right.
you would have had to just dealt with one suicide bomber, not 2, because the second
I
one,
hear you.
depending on when you brought it in, you probably could have had the dice advantage. Made me go, so I wouldn't have been able to activate those guys. There were times when you had extra dice at the end, and you could have brought it up without me being able to get there for 2 turns. Would have allowed you to dump your guys out without having pins from the vehicle.
I got you.
And then, yeah, you're jumping out into a lot of ambush, but that's just 1 pin per section and maybe 1 or 2 dead guys. You got enough dudes to soak that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. And then you could have at least had maybe even one squad just kind of hang around on ambush, just to stop the suicide bombers.
But you never told me about the airstrike rule.
Yeah, we didn't have that one. We should have.
Oh, wait. Okay.
The Corsair comes in,
Yeah.
mows down all the Japanese. Yeah. So the Marines will pull back to call on the artillery from the offshore
Yeah.
bombardment. And
Patch
we'll
up the wounded.
annihilate the area, and we'll come back and just mop up. Typical American fashion.
So win.
So in the ultimately, we do win the war. So at least Casey's got that going for him. We lost the small battle, but we win the war. We conquered Okinawa. So anyway, thanks to Casey for coming all the way down from Washington State. That was
Long
a hell-
walk, but it was worth
hell of
it.
a long bike ride.
Yeah, well, yeah. 3 weeks of hard pedaling paid
Yeah.
off.
Yep.
My calves are burning, but we're here.
And yeah, so he's here. I never mentioned this, but we have a super secret project we're working here on at Tabletop CP with Casey, and that's what he's come down here for mainly. But we just wanted to get a game in during that time. So we're gonna be working on our project, and we'll let you guys know what that is soon. But other than that, thanks for watching. And as usual, check out our Patreon page, check out our Facebook group, and all our other social media platforms that we're on. And thanks for watching. Let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.